And we're on the air. We're live. Sloth and Money is live on YouTube, streaming. It's terrifying.
Yeah, it is.
That we actually we're doing this, and no one's going to show up. We know this, but we can hope, and hope floats or something. We're going to the live control room to peak concurrent. We have one. Oops, better. Hey. Oh shit, we got people.
No,
hello, Harold Bluetooth.
What are you talking about? There's people.
Oh, there's people.
No, there's not.
Harold Bluetooth.
Harold Bluetooth. I've never been so excited.
I know.
Who else is here?
I don't know. Thank you, Harold.
Thank you so much.
Bluetooth.
We didn't expect to have anyone.
Awesome.
You can leave whenever you want, but thank you for coming.
Awesome. We actually got people.
Oh my god.
Let me post to the Facebook that we're now live tonight. Sold out.
I'll do it too. Wow. Thank you so much, for real.
Thank you, Harold Bluetooth.
So even though it's not on the webcam, it's still...
Yeah, it's still showing us. It's like, even though we're not right there, it's still...
I'll have to be conscious of that and not pick my nose or do things like that.
I've been thinking about that the entire time.
You know I'm going to do it.
What's on my mind? We're going to paste the link one more time, and then we're going to go live. We are... That we're now live.
We're live!
Tonight.
Sorry.
Why is it backwards?
What's backwards? Us?
I don't know. Oh my god, what?
Is it supposed to be like that?
No.
Well, it is.
Oh my god. Alright, for anyone watching us, Mr. Harold Bluetooth, there's a biscuit. There's somebody else's up there. Go back to it.
What are you talking about?
Someone else is watching us.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Oh my god!
We've got viewers.
I gotta sign in.
Holy hell.
What's going on?
Oh my god. Thanks, guys.
Someone said he's early. Is that from today again? Or from last night?
No, that's from just now.
This is amazing.
I know. Oh my god. Thank you, guys. This is awesome.
I'm gonna sign in as me. Oh, I saw that, and that was terrifying. I'm so excited. We have 2 people watching, and
we got 30 seconds. We've got like 4 people watching.
This is tremendous.
Oh my god.
Wait,
all
so
right, guys.
Lord Biscuit's name hath changed to Spoopy.
Too spoopy?
To Spoopy.
All right. It's cool to be here. All right. Well, tonight we're going to, I guess since we've got viewers, we can start it. This is really cool, guys. Thanks for coming out.
We're gonna be doing some ghost readings.
We're gonna read ghost stories. I farted.
I did hear that. Happy halfway to Halloween! Oh my god!
All right.
Too spoopy!
High five to you guys. Thanks for coming in. Like he said, we're going to be doing ghost reading stories stuff. We're going to give personal accounts of ghost stories that have happened. We can delve a little bit into the mental aspect of... What are you doing?
Sorry, I just figured I'd do that.
Okay, well, we're going to delve into the mental aspect of why ghosts like scare us, I guess, and why ghosts can also be like peaceful, maybe like less unsettling types. Because sometimes people will see a ghost of a relative of someone, and it'll put them at ease because they know that they're off in a better place. I mean, I guess they're still here walking the earth. We got 3 viewers right now. We got 8 minutes until we actually go live.
We're early and we have viewers. I'm so excited.
This is fucking awesome.
You sound like Genesis, the characters when they get punched in the game.
All right. Dude, we got viewers. This is awesome.
I'm excited. Again, if you guys leave, that's fine. But thank you so much for coming.
Show 10 new comments?
Get out.
No way. Oh my god.
I'm so excited. I really don't even know how to contain my excitement because we thought it was going to be 1 people viewing, and that's one of us on the other PC.
Yeah, exactly. What? Oh my god. Who is Morage Panda? Awesome.
Dude, someone's got my name.
You.
What are you talking about?
You just said thanks, guys, for reading.
Oh, I was gonna say, why'd you say Panda?
What are you talking?
What are you talking about?
We're doing filler time right now for the next 7 minutes.
We're a little early, but
we're a little bit early.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Since we're doing the pre-show, for you watching us, if you have personal experiences of first-hand ghost accounts, please share them with us.
Yeah, go ahead and I guess
type them up and we'll read them.
Yeah, just type them up. We'll read them off of the comments maybe. I did want to, if we got enough viewers, I wanted to give away everybody's favorite cursed board game
Dude,
sitting right behind us.
Oh my god.
Let me go get it. I'll be right back, guys.
While he's doing that, I will regale you with something that's not so fun. Last year around this time, I got a new car, and he decided he was going to put a Ouija board in my trunk without telling me. So, I'm not superstitious a lot, but I'm superstitious enough. And what happened was, a week later, I took my car, well, first of all, the windshield of my car got cracked after the Ouija board was in the car, so that's one. So then I had to take it to the place to get the windshield fixed, and they did fix the windshield, but they scratched my door. So that's two. The third thing never happened, because once I found out that this godforsaken thing was in my trunk, it had to get the hell out. So if you guys win this, good luck. Ugh.
There you go. There's the Ouija board. It has a glow-in-the-dark thing. It's because it's backwards, that's why. Oh, we lost a viewer. We got 4 viewers! This is incredible.
Again, like I said, if they leave, it's okay, but we're happy they came.
Oh my god, Mike, this is awesome.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. You can tell we're excited. Are you guys excited? I'm excited.
I'm so excited.
Alright. Just imagine what it's going to be like when we have millions of viewers one day.
Dude, I'm not Orange Panda for the fucking record. That's not me. That's a completely different person who has, like, my name. Almost.
Seriously, who needs sleep? Exactly. Who needs sleep?
Someone wants to hear some spoopy stories.
All right. Let's tell some spoopy stories. We got 5 minutes until we go live, but you know what? You want to start it for the people who showed up early?
Yes.
All right, let's start it, guys. For those of you who obviously have not listened to our other podcasts, this won't be a repeat for you, but we've got some true spoopy stories. I'll go ahead and tell you the one about my dad. When he was very ill and there was a thunderstorm. Don't do that. You do the eyes, and it really throws me off. Stop it. So he was ill and there was a thunderstorm. He's laying on the couch, and he just out of nowhere he hears a voice that says, "Hey, you should probably get up and move, because if you don't, there's something bad's going to happen." And he's like, he thought he was hallucinating because he had a really bad fever. So he more or less hears again, "Hey, you should just go ahead and lean up and go to the other side of the couch." He goes ahead and he leans up and goes to the other side of the couch, and less than like maybe 15 seconds later, boom, something, I think it was like a tree limb or something, bashed right through the window and flew in through the house and landed right there where he was sitting until he moved to the other side and put shards of glass all over the coffee table. Intuition, ghosts, I'm not quite sure. Personally, I'm a skeptic. I'm very skeptical of any paranormal activity, because it just doesn't fit into some sort of scientific box, and it's not tangible, and I can't feel or see it. So that's why this guy right here, he is terrified of a lot of things.
I'm so scared of everything. We were going to pregame and watch a whole bunch of scary movies and videos, but we didn't, thankfully. Because if I did, there'd be tears flowing down my eyes. Because when I get scared, I get terrified. Like, I cry, literally. So I'm happy we didn't do that. But, man, I'm just happy. We're going to share some spooky stories. We're halfway to Halloween. I don't even know where to begin. Should I tell the one?
Tell the one about your dad.
I was going to tell that one.
Wait until midnight to tell that one. Do you have other spooky stories? I can tell you the one about. I can tell you the other one about my dad seeing the floating head.
Come on.
Okay. So my dad was probably about, I don't know, 8 or 9, and his grandfather had just passed away maybe a couple months earlier. And he was laying down in his room, and he was falling asleep, and he just got in this plastic little like Jesus on a rock holding up a cross, and it glows in the dark. Like I said, it glows in the dark. And he's like, "Oh, that's really cool. That's awesome." And he's starting to fall asleep, drifting off, and out of nowhere, he just sees his grandfather's head just floating across the room. And that's terrifying.
The struggle is real.
Who's struggling for real?
Orange Panda.
Oh,
sorry. We have to give shout-outs to our viewers. We have to interact with the people.
I mean, we do. But you completely ruined the story. He was trying to get spooked. And what did you do?
I can't contain myself. I'm excited.
I know we're excited. This would be, it'll be great when we actually do real shows, and we need to be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please continue with your story.
But that's the end of the story.
Oh, well,
well, it's a good thing we got Banner, and we're actually going to have people laugh. They're not going to be scared at all.
Well, I mean, you get scared and entertained. It goes hand in hand.
No,
really.
it doesn't.
A little bit.
It's like eating and shitting go hand in hand. Well, I guess they do.
I mean, people go to the horror movies to see things that are scary, but they also don't leave because they're entertained.
Controlled fear, I guess.
I guess so, in a way. There's no good scary movies out right now. Oculus. Oculus is really good.
Oculus.
Don't make fun of me. Don't make fun, man.
We lost a viewer.
I don't care.
Exactly. Okay, so we can tell you the one about the time. We're almost at midnight here. Thanks for waiting it out with us, guys. You're the man. All of you. If I'm the man, then he's the man, and you're the man as well. So you can point. Oh, yeah. That's how the lyrics go.
You're the man now, dog.
I am the man now.
Is it almost? It's midnight. Happy halfway to Halloween. We're there. We're there.
It's actually really not even. We're past. We were going to discuss this. It's past the halfway to Halloween point, but it is now midnight. The show has started. Thank you all for coming in. This is Sloth and Money halfway to Halloween extravaganza spooktacular, and we're going to go ahead and start off with one of my favorite stories of my life because it's the only time that I was about to poop my pants when we were on George Washington Memorial Highway in one of the local areas of Virginia that we live in. We really had nothing to do, so we were with a friend riding around, carousing about, and it's kind of like an old highway kind of deal. It's kind of disheveled a little bit, and it's in the woods. It's between two, the road's here, and then there's woods here and here, and anything can come at you from any area at all. It could be a deer, it could be a pirate, I don't know, or a ninja or something like that. But as we're going down this road, we're driving for probably about an hour and a half because we really have nothing to do, and there's nothing to do in Virginia, except maybe like busch gardens sometimes, but that's only summertime. So we're going down the road, and there's like a shadow figure just standing in the middle of the road. We told this already. What are you talking about?
It's scary, though.
You were with us.
I know,
and you didn't realize it.
That's why it's still scary.
It's terrifying. There's a shadow figure standing in the middle of the road, and we go past it. Like, we just drive right through it, and the guy driving turns to me and says, "Did you see that?" And I said, "The ghost figure?" "Yep." "The shadow guy?" "Yep, I saw him." And then we just kind of were silent for about 5 minutes, and then we started discussing it. And it's really terrifying when you stop and think about what happened. What happened because we didn't hit a person. We just drove right through it. And it really brings up the question. I think that's the other reason why we get spooked and why we think about life and death when we think about these things, and why it scares us, because it's the unknown. And that's one topic I wanted to cover with the spooky score, really spooky stories.
Look at me.
And ghosts is it does bring about a sense of closure, but at the same time it also opens up another can of worms. Like when you see like a deceased loved one or something like that, and you're just like, hey, they're gone, but are they in a better place or are they not? But at the same time, you're like, well, maybe they are. And I'm a non-believer. I don't really believe that ghosts are real, but I hype myself up to believe that they're real because it makes life much more mysterious and entertaining and fun.
I have to believe in ghosts because I'm always haunted by just ludicrous things. Like a couple months ago, I was in my house and I was in the bed alone, and I was just about to go to sleep, and I was still awake. I was lucid, and I just put my head down on the pillows, closed my eyes, and then I felt something kiss me on the lips. Right on my lips, I felt like a warm embrace, and I jumped back, and I was like, whoa. And I looked around, and I was in my room alone. Nobody there. I don't know what it was, but I definitely think some kind of spirit or some kind of supernatural being touched my lips with their lips, because it didn't feel like a hand. It felt like lips on my lips.
Gay lips?
I don't care. I don't know.
We had a story about this gay ghost thing.
I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know.
We joked because you went to it was the gay guy who died at the Backstreet Boys concert, whatever it was. You don't remember this?
No.
You don't remember this joke?
This really happened?
Jesus Christ.
What are you talking about? I don't know.
Because it's weird looking into your eyes because I don't see your pupils now.
Look into my eyes.
Yeah, it's holy hell. Also, if you want to hear spooky stories, we can cover sleep paralysis and what was it, like lucid dreaming, stuff like that. He had the story where he woke up in a dream.
I did do that, but before we do that, I promised Lord Biscuit I would read his comment because I want it to be forever immortalized, baby, in MP3 format, yeah.
Well, it's MP4 or AVI or whatever.
So Lord Biscuit writes, yeah, I have a story from when I went hiking once. It's pretty terrifying, and I get nightmares about it. Some kind of creature, some monstrous creature, but not a ghost. Oh, no, he said he'll wait to tell it. No, dude. Please. Type that thing up now.
Type it up, and we'll regale you guys with more stories.
Type that ditty up right now. He also says he never had any paranormal experiences, but his house was built in the Victorian era, and some nights he would swear that he heard all kinds of bangs and footsteps.
Ooh.
That's scary.
That is terrifying. We got another viewer.
Hey, thanks for joining the party.
Thanks for joining, going live with us.
I'm excited to hear the rest of...
Your foot touched mine, and now we're gay.
I'm excited to hear the rest of Lord Biscuit's story.
I am, because anytime it's hiking, because, you know, that's our natural habitat, is in the woods and stuff, and going out into the mountains, etc. Yeah, you know, now that everything... And that's another thing, maybe we're not as connected with the earth, etc., like we used to be, and maybe that's why these things happen. I don't know. I can only speculate because I'm not a ghost expert, and we're just some guys who decided to do this. We lost a viewer. Who cares?
It's okay. I don't care.
It's great.
Like I said, as long as we have just one person that tunes in, even if they see what's going on, they don't have to like it. Now, like my favorite ice cream is chocolate. What's yours?
Vanilla.
See what I mean? Like at least you try
racist.
it. At least you try
Actually,
it. You know
strawberry.
what I mean?
Strawberry is my favorite. Okay. I got actually a pretty damn-ass scary story when you really stop to think about it. My sister, probably about maybe 6 years ago, was living in a house in an older part of Hampton, Virginia. The house was haunted. There's no doubt about it that if you are a believer in ghosts, it is a haunted house. You would hear footsteps on the roof of the house. Sometimes on like really quiet nights, you would hear bang, 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 bang on the roof, and it wasn't squirrels jumping on there. It wasn't cats. It wasn't any of that, you know, anything like that. But the story that goes along with this: one day her husband was in the shower, and he kept hearing a voice tell him, "Bang your head into the wall. Bang your head into the wall." So he started banging his head into the wall of the shower over and over and over again. And that's terrifying.
It is.
You just hearing a voice telling you to bang your head into the wall? No, that's not cool.
Any voice, period, that you hear is just not. I used to sometimes, it doesn't happen anymore, so I can kind of chalk this up as another supernatural event. Like, I would feel something blow hot air behind my ear, like, right into my ear. And then it would only happen like every now and then. It'd be like a sudden, and you turn and you look and there's nothing there. And then it happened over the years so often that I kind of just became at ease with it, and it would only happen to me. And that's not, you know.
I would not be okay with that.
I always thought it was my grandfather, like playing with me, like messing with my mind, and just like, because he was like a joker, like I.
Oh, he was a raucous, rowdy,
yeah. Like a prankster, so I just pictured him like being...
He was a jester.
Like an ass. blow into my ear. So it creeped me out in the beginning, but then I always try to find some sort of peace of mind when these things happen and try and justify it, like, oh, well, you know, the door slammed, but like you said, and I don't agree with what you said, but you can find some kind of comfort in thinking that it's not just a ghost slamming the door, but it's the force of wind that is thrusting the door slam. I think it's still a ghost, but a part of me, subconsciously now, when it happens, will go, oh, it's just the wind.
Yeah, it's just the wind. Go ahead and let's tell them about your house. The things that you hear in your house. We're getting updates on the...
No, Lord Biscuit's going to write out the rest of his story, and I'm going to definitely read that. There's some things that happen around the house. Recently, a couple months back, my fiance actually, she was home alone, and she heard footsteps when she was upstairs. She heard footsteps downstairs, and she got really scared, but she was by herself, so she didn't know what to do. So she eventually ended up venturing downstairs, and then she heard footsteps upstairs. So she now does not want to be left at home left home alone in the house because she's spooked out and she's still scared by that.
I mean, I'd be too.
I would be very scared.
Especially if it's not my house.
Mm-hmm.
If it's just, yeah, no.
My mother also, her sister passed about 2 years ago, and they were very close, and it was a very unfortunate passing. But now there will be some nights where my mom will be laying in bed awake, and she'll hear someone knocking on the bed, and yeah. Mm-mm. But she again will just chalk it up as saying, "That's my sister messing with me. It's okay," you know. So.
Didn't you have the one about your uncle? And your
Oh, my uncle and his parents, my grandparents. So my uncle passed way too soon, like 50 years old, a really sad passing. And my grandparents were his parents, and they had another son prior who had died. So at this point, they had already lost 2 sons. They had 3 sons. They only have 1 son left now, my father. But at this point, they had lost their second son, and when he died, a couple days after his funeral, they were laying in bed awake together, and they would lay in bed together and talk for hours. And they were laying in bed, and their curtains were shut, they were closed, and they said through the curtains came a white light. And the white light wasn't like a flashlight or anything, it was kind of like a beacon. I'm not really sure how you sum it up. But what they said was the light went through the ceiling, and it stayed there for a little while, and then it started to dance around, and it furiously started to just fly around the room, and then it went out the window. So they are very religious, and my grandfather has since passed, but my grandmother told me that they both were in an agreement that was their son saying, like, goodbye to them. Also around that same time period, I had a dream, a very vivid dream, where he came to me, my uncle, and he came to me in the dream, and he told me to not be scared. He's okay. He's in a better place. That's a dream. That's fine, but there's still a little something to that. But what happened to them? They were completely awake. I never experienced anything quite like that.
Actually, playing on that about your uncle visiting you, telling you that he's okay and everything. My grandfather. I never actually got to meet my grandfather on my father's side. Everything I've heard, he was an awesome guy. He worked at one of the shipyards here, and he had he died probably from the asbestos and the mesothelioma or whatever it is. But obviously, statute of limitations, you can't, you know. Anyway, so with that, he actually got a visit from what he thought was an angel in his dreams one time, and they came to him and said, look, you're not going to live past the age of, I think it was 35 or something like that. He died young. He died when my dad was, he passed when my father was young. But the angel came to him and said, you're not going to live past the age of 35, so make sure you have all of your ducks in a row and all the things together that you want to have together. And lo and behold, he didn't live past the age that the apparition or whatever it was told him that he wasn't going to live past. And it's things like that make me think, because I've never been visited by things like that in my dreams. The only stuff that I've ever suffered from or been visited by are things when I have sleep paralysis.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah, we can talk about that because that's scary. Let's stay on the ghost topic and maybe relatives and stuff like that. And we'll get to the sleep paralysis stuff a little bit later. Do we have anything?
I'm trying to think of anything else that I can talk about. The one with my dad and the ghosts! Yeah!
The zombies.
Ooh, the zombies.
Ooh, gee, the zombies, yeah.
So yeah, my dad, this is crazy. This is mid to late 90s in New Jersey. We lived across the street from this spooky, huge church, and I like how only half my face was like showing. If you're getting the right line. We live half across the street. No, okay.
Hurry up and tell the story because we got 5 viewers now.
What? All right, so yeah, I'm screaming at midnight outside this garage. All right, we lived across the street from this house. We lived in a house across the street from this church, and the church was very terrifying and scary. And at night, I swear to you, there would be bats flying around up top, like in the old Scooby-Doo opening cartoon. And that was spooky in and of itself, and I used to hate going in that church because it was run down, and it was, like, dilapidated, and I did not like going there. But I did every Sunday for Sunday school. So one night, my dad, as he likes to do, as he's wont to do, would stay up late and get his drink of choice is usually Heineken, right? So he was up. That's what he drinks, dude. So Heineken, I don't fucking know. I don't really drink that much. So he was drinking Heineken, and I can only imagine that he had gone through quite a lot before he looked out the window and saw some people across the street. And he went to the window and he looked outside, and they weren't just regular people outside the street. Most of his best friends at that point, 2 guys, had already died. So he peered open the curtains and he looked out across the street and he saw his 2 dead best friends. Yeah. So he didn't know what to do. He didn't want to wake up my mom and tell her, hey, my best friends who are dead, mind you, are outside across the street. Let's go say hi and catch up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he didn't wake her up and tell her that. But
yeah, let me go dap up my boy Rufus.
Yeah, right. But what he did decide to do was even more bone-chilling, if you ask me. He decided that he was going to go across the street and see what the hell was up. So this crazy-ass man walks across the street, probably God knows what time it is, drunk off his ass, had to be. But he swears that he saw these people. Zombified.
Hold on, let's. Did you lay out the fact that your dad is a straightforward, like?
My dad, he
is rooted to the ground.
He's like a militant black guy who grew up in like some crazy times with all of just the racism.
Times were rough.
The Panthers and all that stuff, and but like he was sure of the fact that these people were across the street, so he went outside and he crossed the street and they were there, and he talked to his dead best friends. So he came back home, scared out of his mind, still unsure whether to wake up my mom or what to do. And he did what I would do, let's take my ass to bed and pretend like that shit never happened. But that's what he did. But then eventually, years later, he told us all his story. And of course, everyone's like, yeah, whatever, man. You were just drunk.
Yeah, dude, no, you were drinking, bro.
But that was like probably over 18 years ago, and he's never, ever told me a story like that before. And he's never told me a story like that since that story. So I gotta think that there's something to that.
Yeah, definitely.
That church was so terrifying.
Was it terrifying? It's all right. Living across the street from a church in and of itself is terrifying, and then you got to hear this.
And I heard that, and I was a little kid, and you don't want to do it. Like, I would like to play outside at night. So across the street was this big ass scary church, but like next to us there wasn't a house; it was a community center.
Yeah.
So that was abandoned, and on the other side of our house was a parking lot. So it was like there was an island of just empty void at night. So I'd be outside, I'd be all alone, and then you look outside across the street, and you got this church. Then on top of that, you had in the basement of our house, there were, like a lot of us lived there. I had a crazy Aunt Sarah. Yeah, we've all got one, right? Who had this? She was in a mental home, but they said let's take her out of the mental home. I never told you this part, and let's put her ass in the basement, right? So in the basement of my house was my crazy Aunt Sarah, who would brush a doll's hair while she's sitting on like a stool.
No way.
I swear to God, and she would walk around the house and just scare the shit out of me. So you had all that going on. Then on top of all that, the little cherry on top of all that was the rumor that the house was built on like a little lake where someone had, of course, drowned. So you add all that up together, and you get a very, very terrifying childhood. I was always scared in that house, all the time. And like when my brother would babysit me, he would he'd get all his friends over, and we'd watch Nightmare on Elm Street.
No,
I was 6.
Is that why you hate?
I was afraid of Freddy Krueger for like my entire life until like 4 years ago.
Wow. Is that why you defeated him in a dream finally, didn't you?
Oh man, I once had a nightmare that turned into a dream. In the nightmare, I was outside doing something on the lawn, and I looked across the street. I saw the great and one and only Freddy Krueger eyeing me down.
The great powerful Oz.
the old Christmas sweater himself looking at me across the street, and he was going to come after me. So I'm terrified of Freddy Krueger. I like him now in a way because I was so scared of him as a kid, but even in that dream, I was terrified. And I was trying to get away from him, and I knew that I was in a nightmare. So I was shaking myself in the dream to try and wake myself up. And eventually I had enough, to wake myself up with enough momentum. But I didn't wake up back to reality. I woke up inside of another dream.
Oh, God.
And I was still very, very scared. So I kept trying to just, do whatever I could. And then eventually I woke up. And I woke up and I was in a cold sweat, and I was breathing very heavy. And that is my least favorite That was like 2 years ago, but I remember vividly.
I believe it's Lord Biscuit.
He wrote a story up. Read it.
He's
still writing it?
He's writing it up.
Okay.
He's actually posting on the paranormal forum.
Oh, really?
He's
cool.
He's the one from X.
Thank you. Thank you.
He said the 200 character limit is killing him.
Oh, I know.
So
I see he keeps writing.
Yeah. What he's going to do is he's going to just post it on X.
That's cool.
And that'll actually bump the thread. And he'll get his story out to us.
Everybody wins.
You know what the weird part is?
What?
We now have 7 viewers.
Holy shit, what? What are you talking about? Hi!
Hello, 7th viewer. How are you doing? Thank you for joining the Sloth and Money Halfway to Halloween Extravaganza Spooktacular.
Wow, and if you haven't heard yet, we're just regaling you with stories of shitless, and if you have some stories like our Mr. Friend, Mr. Lord Biscuit here, if you have some stories, thank you. Please share your stories with us. It's halfway to Halloween. We're excited to be here, and we're happy that you're here.
We're happy everybody's here. I'm happy we're doing this.
We thought we'd get this many viewers tonight.
Look at my IQ, buddy. 0.
And we now have about this many. And
we're hoping if we can get this many, I'll be the happiest.
As long as we can hold on to this many. I will be happy.
Thank you, Lord Biscuit. Thank you, Panda. Let's see. Who else do we need to be thanking? Give me the list. Go ahead and write it up.
Let's see what we got here.
I'll start telling the story.
I don't know who's 7 people though. For real?
I know. Yes.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. I don't know the list.
I know they want. This is what they're here for. We're going to tell you stories. Sorry, this is the first time we've ever done a live show, as you can tell, and we're just very excited.
There's a different biscuit.
What?
I don't know. There's different biscuits. He said that's a different biscuit.
What?
You'd have to read this. I swear to God, I can't make this up if I wanted to.
But this is terrifying.
The fact that there was a Morge Panda, which is almost my name, right? And then there's 2 different biscuits. Yeah. Oh my God.
Dude, there's Doppel biscuits.
There is an imposter afoot. There's multiple biscuits, dude. What? So, anyways, this is the best night of my life.
This is awesome. Thank you, guys.
This is great.
That's a fake biscuit. That's a rubber biscuit.
Wow. What a great song. Should we read what there is so far?
I don't know. Let me refresh.
Has he? Let's see here. Well, he's saying that's. Can we Skype in a story? Morge Panda says.
Yes.
I don't know.
Set up the Skype when you can download the app. We should have had the Skype. We weren't expecting this.
We were just talking about this like 10 minutes before. It's like we're not going to get enough people to use Skype. Like, why would we need to do that? But now we do.
Yeah, now we do.
And now we're fucked. And so we're going to work on this. I will download Skype, and in the meantime,
how to do it.
I don't know what you're doing. You have an app for it?
You go to the store.
App Store.
And then you just start typing in Skype.
All right, cool. You take over, and I'll be back.
Download Skype so we can start Skyping with you strapping young lads and laddises. Get your face off the screen. You're supposed to be doing something.
I'm doing it.
All right, we'll go ahead and we'll delve into the sleep paralysis.
Skype Wi-Fi free?
Yes.
All right, sorry.
We'll go and delve into the sleep paralysis that I have suffered at certain points in my life, and the terrifying feeling that I get. It's just a feeling of dread, really. It's not like terror. It's just dread. Like you get this overall feeling that, wow, I can't move. This entity is like, I'll just go ahead and tell it to you. Sometimes I'll wake up in the middle of the night, and this is the not scary one. This one's actually kind of funny. I'll wake up and I'm having trouble breathing, more or less, with because it's terrifying. I'll be laying there and my ceiling fan will be on, but I know my ceiling fan is not on. I turned it off before I go to sleep, and there will be a balloon just slowly floating towards the ceiling fan. The balloon's gonna hit the ceiling fan. It's gonna pop. It's gonna wake everyone up. We're up to 8 viewers. It's gonna explode any second. And I know it's not real, and I snap out of it. Eventually, I snap out of it, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm awake now. And the problem is, though, if I go back to sleep, I know I'll wake back up immediately, and I'll see the balloon about to hit the fan again. And I know that sounds arbitrary and not scary at all, but it really is terrifying because I know it's going to explode, and I know it's going to wake me up and wake everybody up. The one that's actually really terrifying, though, I'll wake up and I'll see spiders, like gigantic spiders, just crawling down towards my face. Still, like they're just all over the room. Just big, gigantic, even is the word I would use. What? You've never heard the word megantic?
I haven't.
Oh, megantic. Megantic.
Lattices!
Get out of here. He's ruining all my stories, not making me laugh. So, megantic spiders. There's also another one. Sometimes I'll wake up and my door will be open, and I know the door's not open. I know the door's not open because I shut my door and lock it before I go to sleep to make sure nothing comes. Because that's another thing. I'm terrified of this one, because I know there's other people out there like me. And I'm going to get close to the screen and point this out. I know there's people who put stuff in front of their closet. Get out of here. I put a dresser in front of my closet when I go to bed because I fear stuff coming out.
Do you really?
Yes, I do. I really do.
I used to put like rope and I would just pile like action figures in front of my door. I was scared.
I have a full dresser sitting in front of my closet.
When I was a kid, I thought because
hold on. Sometimes I would wake up and my closet would be open, and I know no, the closet's closed. I closed it before I went to sleep, and I have to hype myself up to wake up and be like, no, that's not the way this is supposed to be.
When I was a kid, I would go to sleep. I'll move over. It's all right. I am nimble. When I was a kid, I was so afraid of Freddy Krueger. This defined like all the horror in my childhood. I would go to sleep with like one of those dollar store machine guns.
Yeah.
I would clutch it.
Yeah,
because I thought that I could bring that in my dream if something were to really happen. I could defend myself.
That's outstanding thoughts.
Thank you. I was living the first person shooter life as a 7-year-old, but it's never really helped me out that much. But we almost got Skype downloaded, and is an imposter biscuit. The other biscuit. You like that?
Which biscuit?
The biscuit that we have, Lord Biscuit.
Yeah.
He said, don't trust the other biscuit because that's an imposter biscuit. Finish writing the story here, and then we're going to read it here, and I promise to do it that you'll do it in your creepy voice.
Okay.
And
yeah, I was going to use the chat, but I don't have a YouTube account. I guess there is no way for them to get to us. Dude, just post here. Just if you're watching on YouTube, just post on the X page.
Email. We have the Sloth and Money Gmail.
Bunch the thread, which gets more viewers.
Bump it up. What do we use for this Skype?
What do you want to use?
We have. I mean, what do you use?
I don't want to.
I don't want
to say my email.
Yeah, I know you're not going to do that. Well, just. The hell was that? Well, you just went to pull the door shake?
Nope.
Are you serious?
Nope. The garage door? Yes, I heard it.
What was that?
I don't want to talk about it. That was terrifying. I'm not going to lie to you guys.
It was terrifying.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh. Vince Shannon's on.
Shannon!
Thank you, Vince Shannon. Vincent Shannon is one of the Magic players from my team.
Hey, what's up, man?
He got the Megantic reference.
Did he really?
Yeah, there's a sliver named Megantic Sliver.
That's awesome.
Go
ahead.
We're gonna make a new Skype for you. We're sorry, we were underprepared. We did not think we were gonna.
We weren't even underprepared.
Say this is underprepared. If it was our wedding day, we would be negative naked. Negative naked.
You know, I think I might have one actually.
And just so everyone knows, when I get ready to tell the story, we're going to go into black and white mode. Yeah, that's cool, right?
I might have my old Skype set up still.
I hope you do.
You keep regaling.
Damn it.
All right. And I'm going to keep on loving you.
8 viewers, that's insane.
I know, the fact that we have one.
Once again, 2 more viewers, guys. Come on, just 2 more viewers. Post to your Facebook. Bump this thread on X. I don't know, Instagram or however that works. I don't know. Twitter, tweet things. Email your grandma even if you need to.
Don't bring your grandmothers into this nonsense.
Not Gram. No, not Gram.
Tell people that. And this is your.
All right, viewers, we'll go ahead and go into the if the people don't have the YouTube account or whatever, if they do. We'll get their email and the winner gets the Ouija board because it's just sitting here in my garage doing mad about it. Oh. Well.
It's almost over. Wow, that's crazy. We're only shooting to do an hour, but we can go push it over.
I was hoping to do 2 hours. 2 hours.
Did we just?
Yeah, we did actually. You were like, okay, that's cool.
All right, well, that's fine.
Okay. Maybe in legends of our local area. The big one that I know of, we're up to 9 viewers. The big one is Crawford Road or Crawford Road.
Creepy Crawford Road.
It used to be named Crawford, but they recently renamed part of it to Crawford. I don't know why.
Did it? What? What are you talking about?
You didn't know my sign? Yeah, it is. I don't know why.
It's almost like there's something behind that they had to change.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know the story of Bunnyman Bridge?
I don't want to talk. That's terrifying.
You know what? 2.5 hours,
the name
3
is
hours away.
The name is scaring me.
We will remind me to look up Bunnyman Bridge because we live in Virginia.
Moneyman or Bunnyman? Because you said Moneyman.
B. I can't help talking about money because that's me.
Sloth, then it's money. All right. So Crawford Road. That's what makes it muddies it up a little bit. Here's story number 1. Thank you for hanging around. For some reason, we started lagging really hard.
We're back. Apologies.
We didn't, but we weathered the storm.
For real.
So you'll see a woman walk off of the bridge. How did I just remember exactly where I was?
Because you are spoopy.
You'll see a woman walk off of the bridge. Say this is the bridge here, and then there's a road that goes through the bridge. Whoop, whoop, whoop. She'll just walk off into the hitting the top of your through, and you'll see handprints on your windows once you get through the bridge. Also, if you write your name on the inside of the tunnel, you will die with it.
Why would you write your name on it? If you know that's gonna happen, why would you do it? Like the Bloody Mary thing? No. Was it the thing, the Candyman? But why would you do it though? Why? You know what I mean?
Beetlejuice.
Dude, finish that one. You know how cool it would be to have him show up right now?
Beetlejuice. somebody say anal sex.
No one's gonna say that. What was Iris?
Yeah, twerk some, twerk some, twerk some, twerk some.
Okay, Lord Biscuit's still writing it up, and I'm so happy that he is. And
Thank you, Lord Biscuit.
for real, you are the hero of the day. The Skype password's almost reset. Look up
this,
Bunny. Read it.
When I was a kid, my sister had convinced me that her toy dinosaurs would come to life at night, and that I had to sacrifice my dolls to them so they wouldn't eat me.
Oh my god!
Holy awesome!
Who wrote that?
I don't know who wrote. Maybe it was Biscuits. I don't know. Somebody was bumping it up.
Don't pretend. There's 2 biscuits.
There are the Doppel Biscuits.
Double biscuit.
Queen Doppelpopulus.
Oh god. Reset password. Okay, cool.
Thank you to everyone who stuck around, though. You're the man.
Now, dog.
What's going to happen is as soon as you log into Skype, it's going to bandwidth.
Don't joke.
We need more energy.
Look up Bunnyman Bridge.
Bunnyman Bridge.
Yeah, that's about 3 hours away from here. 3 hours.
We're about to hear a terrifying sound.
Away from here.
Away from. A wafer.
There's almost a...
Excellent.
And if you would start from
right.
the beginning.
All right. I don't know where the beginning is, but I will. Is it on the page?
Comments.
Okay.
Mortgage Panda right.
It's happening when you're not a kid. I think we're losing bandwidth really hard here.
It's probably from the Skype.
Yeah. Our phones.
Possibly.
We actually could sink money into this and be real. Sink my teeth into this.
Please don't.
All right, Bunnyman Bridge.
Yeah, so Bunnyman Bridge is about maybe 3 hours away from here, and that is some scary ass urban legend folklore. We should probably take a trip out there one day.
Let's do it. I'm off Monday.
That bridge, right? That's right. The Bunnyman Bridge. It was featured in the movie Mama. That they show that bridge. They said it was in Richmond. I think it's on the outskirts of Richmond, or something like that. But I wanted to visit that bridge because I liked the movie Mama. I didn't like the ending so much. It was a really...
Oh, I wonder who G.H. Souls is. It says that guy has a nice beard. Come on.
So yeah, we're gonna take a trip out to that bridge one day.
The only one.
Highlander.
Lord Biscuits.
Yeah. Did you? Okay, so you're getting ready to read the Lord Biscuit story?
Yeah.
All right, you get ready to read that, and I'll get my Skype info to Mortgage Panda.
Okay.
This is going swimmingly.
Except for the one going down.
There's a couple things that are going askew. One, this guy wants to suck, or girl wants to suck your beer. The biscuit. That's one.
Called it Innowoods. That's awesome. Thank you. Innowoods.
And that time we lost connection for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
That was not planned at all. Let's see here. It's 12:38. That's awesome.
I know. Thanks for hanging around, guys. You're the best.
This is really
around.
cool.
No one's ever gonna keep you down.
I'll sing that shit. Don't get me started. Let's see. Did you find...
Who was stream?
What does that even mean?
There's this. You've never. Okay.
I don't go on message boards anymore.
Yeah, neither do I.
You did my ass. You don't go on message boards anymore.
How do I read?
It's in the comments. He wrote them all there.
Like, should I just do it here?
Yeah, that's what I in fact could copy and paste the email or the write up to the email, but no, perfect. You got it right there.
Right? The ending was terrible, but it was a great movie until the last 5 minutes.
Which one, for Mama? Thank you! Oh my god. The ending of Mama, I don't want to spoil it for anyone here, but the movie was like freaking really good, and then the ending happened, and the last 5 minutes were like, what? And so you leave the theater, like, you enjoy the movie, but you want to not like it? I mean, personally,
Yeah.
I wanted to not like it because the last 5 minutes were just like, are you serious? But everything else was fun.
All right, I'm going to start rating Lord Biscuit's story.
Do it.
Let's get it.
Let's do it.
So, it says, yeah, I have a story from when I went hiking once. It's pretty terrifying, and I get nightmares about it. Some kind of creature, some monstrous creature, but not a ghost. Let me... All right. He lives in... What?
What?
To start, I live in England in Yorkshire.
Are you serious? We have a viewer from England? No! Just jumped out my chair multiple times. That is so cool, dude. We should have asked the people where do you live? That's so cool. I can't believe that,
Dude.
This is the best idea we've ever had. This is
All right.
great.
I wish I had my hoodie so I could tell the story.
Here.
Okay.
What size are you wearing now,
give
bro?
Give me your hoodie. Just give it to me.
I gotta take it
Just
off. I
give me
can't
your
just
hoodie.
rip it off
Just
my
give-
body.
just
It's
give
not
it- just give me your
fucking Velcro.
It is now. Because I need the hood, because I can't tell the story without the hood.
Here you go, man.
I'm pretty sure I can't.
I just turned it
do
inside
this.
out, too.
Yeah, I saw.
Don't smell that. It fits you. You want it?
No.
You ain't getting it. It's my favorite hoodie. I got
You don't
20
say.
hoodies.
Alright. Holy shit. Alright. Let me get... Thank you for your story. Thank you, everyone. Here we go.
Skype setup. You read that story first.
And we're going to go into black.
Thank you to one and only original Lord Biscuit, not to be fooled and duplicated.
Doppel biscuit.
There's only one.
Alright. I'm telling a story. So to start, I live in England in Yorkshire, and I'm an avid outdoorsman. It's important to note that I go alone, but I keep a hunting rifle for protection. There's these all. Okay. I like going on hiking trips in Cumberland, and this one time it was midwinter. I was approaching nightfall, and it began snowing pretty heavily. I decided to set up camp, get something to eat, read a little bit, and get some rest. It was going all right. I was reading some book I had picked from some bookstore that I had never read. As I was readying for sleep, I heard some horrific cries from some beast off in the distance. I didn't know what it was, so I clutched my rifle, but I wasn't very frightened. I've run into bears up around there before, and they usually don't bother you. I laid down to sleep, but I could hear some footsteps approaching the camp. Then some unusual sense of dread got into me as I thought of that cry I heard earlier, like one I've never heard before. So I raised myself up, and I shouted out for whoever it was to leave. I made it known it wasn't going to be leaving. I was shaking horribly at that point, but I steadied myself. Probably with the help of testosterone, I opened my tent and looked out into the snowy wilderness. I saw some large silhouette about 5 meters from me. Fear filled me, and I retreated back into the safety of my tent. And I told myself I might have to finally shoot that rifle for once. I got my torch and my rifle, and I opened the tent again, shining the light at it. It had gotten a little closer. I began to make out its features, and I began to absolutely freak out. That's a different biscuit. Gentlemen, there's an imposter afoot. The beast looked like nothing I had ever seen otherwise. If I had to compare it, it looked like some kind of big muscular cat. It stood about a meter in its front shoulder. It had very well-defined muscles. It was terrifyingly large, especially for an animal in England. I couldn't make out its facial features. The sheer terror made it hard for me to do so. I guess in that situation I could only tell that it was a big, black, and muscular, and I retreated again. After weighing all possible outcomes, I burst from my tent, took aim, and fired 2 shots into its body. It let out another horrible cry, and I watched it quickly escape into the snowy woods. It may not have been the most rational course of action, but I left my stuff there, packed my essentials, and took off into the snow as it grew heavier. I clutched my rifle the whole way I could. I could have sworn it was following me for part of the way, but that may have just been my paranoia getting the best of me. I got home the next day and returned to the area to get my stuff back. I noticed that my tent had been torn into, and there were all kinds of tracks in the snow. I was stupid not to bring a camera, and I regret it to this day, but I got my stuff back and left, and I haven't been since.
Dude.
It terrifies me every time I think about it, and I still have literal nightmares about it every once in a while, but they've gotten better in recent times. And that's the story of Lord Biscuit.
That's very well written. It's creepy. I've never gone camping, but I always get scared at the thought if I do, something like that's going to happen.
I mean, you never know. You never know. Thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you so much.
Sorry that I goofed up in certain parts. I like to rehearse things before I read them sometimes, but that's outstanding, guys. Thank you so much.
That's really cool. Skype Wi-Fi is not working.
Who would have guessed?
However, I am working on downloading the regular Skype, and I will be setting that up. This app as close to as soon as possible.
You can have your hoodie back now.
I don't care. You want to wear it?
Why?
We should, because we can wear the same size clothes now, so we should switch hoodies sometime.
It's clobbering time. I think Vince posted something. Something about things.
Why are there two different biscuits?
I don't know what's going on. Why did we sound so Mexican?
I ain't touching it.
I touched it with a 5-foot pole.
Let's see. Bing. I don't like Bing. I way prefer Google to Bing. I wonder why they changed it to Crawford. Craft?
Crawford.
Like the cheese? Crawford?
Not Kraft.
Crawford.
I know some that worked with TAPS, the Ghost Hunter group, on a local case in Hampton. I think it was a haunted object, a bed, maybe.
What? What? I didn't know that.
Wow. I mean, you know.
Man, could you imagine that the place that you find you're most comfortable is
exactly, where you think you're safe.
Then you get kissed on the lips.
Guy on the lips while he was
What
trying
the
to
hell
fall
are you
asleep
talking
once.
about? What? You got in my house? That was you?
It was me all along.
Son of a bitch. Alright, it's installing Skype. It may take a few minutes. Trying to think if I have any other scary stories that I can share from personal experiences. There's the moment I'm drawing blanks, but
shooting blanks.
Let me see here. You got anything else ready to go while it's installing?
Let's see. We covered what was the next topic that I wanted to go into?
You'd hit sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis. We hit ghosts.
Yeah.
There was like a third. It was the urban legend. We're going back to Bunnyman.
Oh, you haven't read the Bunnyman Bridge yet?
No, I haven't read it.
Right. Well, okay, and it's installing Skype. Yeah, please read Bunnyman Bridge.
The Bunnyman is an urban legend that probably originated 2 incidents in Fairfax County, Virginia in 1970, but has been spread throughout the Washington, D.C. area. There are many variations to the legend, but most involve a man wearing a rabbit costume who attacks people with an axe.
It's never fun.
Many variations occur around Colchester Overpass, a southern railway overpass spanning Colchester Road near Clifton. Colchester Overpass is commonly referred to as the Bunnyman Bridge. Let's see here. Bunnyman suit sought in Fairfax. The rabbit reappears. Bunnyman seen. Bunny reports are multiplying. Are all headlines from local newspapers. Several newspapers also reported that a man's runaway cat was eaten by the Bunnyman.
Oh my God.
The legend had circulated for years in several forms. A version naming a suspect and a specific location were posted to the website in the 1990s by a Timothy C. Forbes.
Did you say Tennessee?
Yes.
That would be an awesome first name. That'd be so cool.
Tennessee Forbes. Yo, that's my wrestling game now. This version states in 1904 an asylum prison in Clifton was shut down by a successful petition of the growing population of residents. During the transfer of inmates to the new facility, a transport of the inmates had crashed and some prisoners escaped or were found dead. A search party found all but one. During this, basically, I don't believe this story, but I mean it's very terrifying to think about it. That's the other one I wanted to get on because I wish I could find the name of the city.
What's it?
There are areas in this world where there are
number stations.
Numbers. We actually have a number station. Don't even talk to me about that. Like, you hear the numbers.
Do you really when you pass by it?
When you go to a certain FM station. I didn't tell you that.
No.
I forgot what I was about to talk about. Thanks a lot, asshole. You made this show completely great.
Keep going.
Something here is. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Thanks a lot.
So...
You've made me. This is now a chat. Oh, let's see. Oh, there's areas in this world where the veil of reality and like, I guess, or realities, the veil is very thin. And one of these cities is actually in Virginia. It used to be a coal mining town. And if you go there, there are areas where you can almost walk into the next reality. You can see into another world.
Where is this?
I forgot the name of the city. I feel like a pile of dookie.
Ugh.
But apparently there's multiple places in this world where the reality is thin. If you can remember this, if you know what it is, please post on the thing, send it to the comments or whatever, because it's bothering me really bad that I forgot the name of the city. Let's see, has the thread bumped at all? I assume it
Skype is in the final seconds of completing its installation.
But who will stream? It's not bumping. People are still watching us.
They're here.
Grown men in bunny suits are fucking terrifying anyways.
Who wrote that?
Yes, Lord Biscuit.
Yes.
Yes, Lord Biscuit. Post them to X, please.
Who's Rant Casey? That's the.
I don't know who that is.
Hi, Rant Casey.
Hello, Rant Casey. Thank you for coming in. I don't know who you are.
Where is everyone from? Because I don't know if anyone said that if they shared where they're from. He's from England?
Yeah, he said he's from
Newcastle, was it?
No, was it Newcastle? It
That's
might have been.
Crazy.
No, let's see. I'm trying to figure out where you're from. I'm sorry.
All right, search to add contacts on Skype as if I know what I'm doing. Let's see here. It's the final countdown. Yes. Yes.
Yorkshire. He lives in Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Yorkshire.
Countdown.
American Dragon.
American Dragon. Brian Anderson. So Skype has finished installing. I'm screaming. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. The police. I can't see myself because we're not doing the thing.
Yourself.
I'm so close to you right now. I've never been. The police will. Because it's going to be about 1:30 and I'm going to be screaming at the top of my lungs.
About Yorkshire.
Oh my god, we just growled at each other.
Yes, we did. Rocket fuel, baby.
Alright, we're almost here. Whoever has Skype and you want to be on Skype, just let us know your information.
Post your Skype info.
I know
he said
Panda wanted to be on this.
Tennessee? That's so stinking.
Dude, yes! I can't see myself because you keep taking it off the stream.
Tennessee.
Yes. And what was it?
Wow.
Oh,
Even for Venus. Wow. This is just a weird night of idiosyncrasies.
Grant Casey's the one who didn't have the.
Think. Open up a YouTube account just.
Are you, dude? Thank you. This is awesome.
This is great.
This is the best night.
This is how we build a fan
of
base,
the
I
year.
guess. I can't wait to maybe we can like make commemorative pins and we can send the commemorative.
Way Yorkshire. I think I won't do it because I will.
I will do it.
I will do it.
I will do it. I'm insane.
Oh my god! If you, I'm not gonna like beg you guys, but if you did have fun hanging out with us so far, subscribe because we're gonna do this again.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, I would love to do this again. This is awesome.
All right.
Obviously, I can put it up there. Is it slothandmoney@gmail.com?
What's that?
The email, our email.
For what?
Us.
Yeah.
Is it just sloth and money?
Yep.
Okay. Like the word sloth and money.
Yep.
Because I don't know the password.
For what?
The Gmail.
I almost said it out loud. it's the one. It's our default one.
Okay. With the cities.
Yep.
Okay. That is our email, slothandmoney@gmail.com. If you would like to link your email to ours so we can give away prizes and stuff like that, or commemorative pins for being here for the very first night.
I will. Yeah, for real. We'll ship out pins,
Dude,
like right now. Can you go back to the game?
like,
Show me the screen.
Yeah.
Because if I can't see myself, I'm probably bumbling around. If you can see this right now, he made me a motivational wristband. So when I don't feel like running or exercising, I put this on, and then I do. Maybe we can get something like this made. I don't know if you'd want to wear it, but it would be cool to have something that we could commemorate tonight and appreciation of you guys. Because if you guys came here for real, we would be really sad. And
I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, we
really
did. We really
did.
So legitimately,
this
thank
is
you.
Great.
Yeah,
this is great. It really is. Bonding time.
No,
thanks, guys. Without you, there's no me or the air that I breathe.
What song is that again?
Sometimes the world's dark and I just can't see.
What are we doing? Karaoke? You wanna? Do you have a guitar?
Yes, I do.
Why don't you play something?
Why? What do you want me to play? I mean, but I can't play. Well, I guess I can because.
Why not?
I do play guitar. I have my guitar with me. It'll be weird if I play guitar, but
why? You don't have to. I was just putting you on the spot because I'm trying to kill time so I could.
So we can do the thing.
Dude.
What?
Mortgage Panda plays guitar.
Yeah. Oh. Well, Mortgage Panda, would you like me to play a quick song for you?
Maybe they could do a duet.
Maybe we can do a duet. A creepy duet. Spoopy. Is the thread getting bumped? Because that would be cool. The thread's getting bumped by somebody. Because if not, I'm going to have to go bump it myself. Yeah, I'm going to have to bump it.
Who talks like that?
Me. We're down on page 2. Uh-oh, page 2. Bump for fun stream time. Awesome. Yes.
I don't know what I'm doing with this Skype. I'll tell you. How the hell? I haven't used Skype.
That was the weirdest sound I've ever made in my life, just so everybody knows. Okay, so where do we go from here? Do you want to?
Oh, okay, we got our Skype. Sweet.
Awesome.
My heart swells too. My heart is very full right now. I think that's what Michael Scott from The Office.
Bromance heart. Yeah.
Yes, the bromance is real. All right.
Thank you, Rant. But seriously, thank you, Rant Casey, for starting a YouTube. That makes us actually feel like we're not a bunch of surly, salty individuals.
I know what I am.
In fact, you know what I'm gonna.
What are you doing?
You know what I'm doing.
Where are you going?
You know where I'm going.
Where are you going?
I don't know where I put my picture.
Oh, I'm about to take this shit. About to take this over. He's gone. Let's see. I don't know where to look for the thing. We do. What do you do? Hit play?
No.
What have you been
doing? Do that. Just move.
You don't tell me what to do.
Move.
I'm about to take your ass to Bunnyman Bridge.
Yeah, I don't care. Leave you there.
Let's do it. Call it. Ow, Jesus! God,
that had to hurt.
Dude, it's gonna tell you to call
Fun
it.
stream. Thank you. Let's see where we at, guys.
I'm gonna try sending this.
This is my guitar.
I'm gonna try sending the Skype. By the way,
it's blue. And we can play.
I've never seen that one before.
Really?
I don't think so.
Oh, this is a fiance. I almost said a name on the air. We're back up to 8 viewers.
Shout out!
You want me to sing the original Sloth and Money theme song?
Oh my God! Yeah, it's so expensive.
It's sloth and it's money, and the show is really bad. Don't listen to this garbage unless you're ready to kill yourself.
So that was unanimously vetoed by everyone we know to not be used as the theme song.
Yeah, they poo-pooed it.
We need a new theme song. Dude, yes. Yes.
All right. So, are we getting connected with Rage Panda?
I'm working on it.
All right, I gotta close down the YouTube.
How are we gonna do this?
Sounds like a Japanese game show.
How are we gonna have to turn my? You haven't thought about that, have you? Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure she might want to see.
I mean,
herself.
if you want to see yourself, that's fine too. We can, we'll just turn it towards you.
That's gonna be awkward.
Well, everything we do is awkward. So
us.
It's our life. Oh, good. My computer's freezing up some.
Oh, did it?
Hello.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Sounds
See,
fun stream time. Awesome. This Japanese game show.
Can we name the show that from now on?
Fun.
Off the tongue.
It does. No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. See, what you actually can't. You don't know. He's so dark that he's in the picture, but you can't see him.
Hold on.
See.
I'm caramel.
I told you. Yeah, sure, caramel.
You know what? I'll tell you what. I do.
Thanks for tuning in to the Spook.
Do you know any scary songs that you can play? That's so scary, though. I'm just messing.
Wait, where's it? I don't remember. That's supposed to be. There we go. What's going on? Are you not finding her?
I'm not sure if I need to do the dot.
Are you supposed to do the dot with the Rage Panda? Are you supposed to?
I haven't used Skype in years. I don't know what I'm doing.
Let's go to the live control room.
We have a control room?
Yeah, we actually have. I know, it's insane. This is the coolest thing we've ever done.
The second to coolest thing we ever did was decide to do this. Someone said they're spooked.
Are they?
Void
Vigadivid? Did that put this up to? Oh, I thought I was going to put us.
He said, "Oh my God, a nigger." Yes, he's spooked. Void Vigadivid.
Play Boris the Spider. I don't know what Boris the Spider is. I can't. Oh, damn it. Whatever. Let's just go ahead and make a song to commemorate this.
I don't know. I got nothing.
I'm just gonna make it up on the fly.
Void Can be racist all you want.
Well, I knew it. So I mean, you know,
it's the internet.
My sincerest apologies. This is the song about the dead.
What?
At midnight. There was good.
He's typing another story.
Another story as we speak. Some racial names. X is a cesspool usually, but we had a friend. This is where we change the chords. The first annual halfway to Halloween. The first annual Halloween. Making up songs as I go. People are still entertained. Frame of mind is insane. Is insane. Now that I started
1, 2.
it's bait and switch.
Well, I'm trying to still trying to get the Skype situated.
It's really scurry music.
I'm having some trouble.
I can play some Pindiz.
What the fuck is that?
Pendrecki.
I don't know if it's scurry or not music.
What?
What the hell are you doing?
I'm playing Pendrecki. Bump for stream time awesomeness. All right, guys. That's the song to commemorate the first annual Halloween.
You can't just leave in the camera and make faces.
Oh, that's gonna be scary. You're gonna scare the hell out of Void.
I can't. You know what you need to do? You need to turn to CNN and look at Donald Sterling and learn some life lessons, buddy. You need to get Jesus in your life.
You okay, buddy?
I'm fine.
Jesus doesn't help people not be racist.
Dude, I live across the street from Jesus, and I'm...
All right. Are we still waiting on, like, what's going on here with the Skype?
Good idea.
Dog, what's going on with
how long
Skype?
are we going to be streaming till? Where are we going to?
I don't know. Whatever. We could do another hour maybe if you want to.
You said you want to go to 2, or do you want to go to like 1:30, something?
1:30 or 2. We'll figure out when we get there.
All right.
What is your Skype? Might be easier for me to find. Yeah, just do that.
What is my Skype? Okay, cool. That's a good idea.
Just do that.
I will do it.
It'll just do way easier for that. Play some Pendrecki.
The hell that was.
So we're gonna be here, Rant Casey. That's fine. You can step out for a moment. Yeah,
yes, please.
Asking. Yeah. Get your refreshments and your beverages and your
Void. Do you have any scary stories?
Yeah. Do you have any scary stories?
And where are you from, Void?
Are you from Russia? Because you did say you like Pendrecki. You're gonna get blown up so hard. Don't even do that.
What are you talking about?
You're hot man.
That's what it is. I have no other choice.
Blown up so hard.
By who? Void.
You're gonna have to change your email.
I never used that email for you.
Okay, well then you're fine. Go ahead. Well, we started off really good. Now it's just gone downhill because we're now down to 4 viewers.
It's fine. I can't believe that we had that many.
We did damn good.
Lord put up another story and
on X.
All right. What is X? What
X is paranormal. Did you like as its own thread, or did you put it up in our thread? Because I'm loading our thread.
I shared my Skype thing. So if anyone has Skype, go ahead and send us a call.
Send us a call, baby. Let's see here. I'm going to scroll down. There we go. All right. For some reason, the thread isn't loading right for me. I'm going to click on our thread. We're actually on the front page. We're doing this live. We're doing it live. This is insane, man. Okay. To start, my grandfather's. Okay. Do you want me to? Should I tell the story as a scary story like this, or should I?
You have to tell it the way you wear the hood.
Okay. Dude, this is so.
Do it.
It's from the Anglo-Zulu War in South Africa.
Anglo-Zulu.
This is totally like BSing us. I don't even care. This is awesome.
Read it.
We have interaction. We have fan interaction.
I'm excited. For real.
To start, my grandfather's grandfather, my great-great-grandfather, was a soldier in the Anglo-Zulu War in South Africa, and then part of the colonial police force there. So, in the year immediately following the end of the war, he became an officer in the colonial police, and so he had to play a role in conducting negotiations with local tribes. What are you doing?
Nothing.
In one negotiation with I can't even do it. See, you've thrown me off. In one negotiation with a prominent Zulu village, some kind of shaman or some sort of curse was laid on him, or so he says. He brushed it off as just a bunch of bullocks. In the days following, he became violently ill and had all kinds of vivid and sometimes terrifying hallucinations. It started with just cold-like symptoms, but it became progressively worse, and he began seeing vivid visions of spirits that resembled Zulu warriors shouting at him. And he actually said he was physically attacked by the visions. He was racked with body-shaking coughs and violent vomiting, but he went suddenly from that to being perfectly fine the very next day. It was so horrid an experience for him that less than a year later he resigned from the colonial police and went back to England, married a nice girl, and settled down in Yorkshire in the very house that I live in now. I know it wasn't too spooky, but from what I know of my great-great-grandfather, he wasn't a man who would just do that if he didn't legitimately experience that. And that's the story of the real biscuit, not the imposter biscuit.
I can't believe there was an imposter biscuit. I can't get over that.
There's already like scandals going on our live stream.
Ooh, scandalous.
Scandalous. Just awesome, guys. Thank you. This is of average live view duration is like 10 minutes per person.
Get out. That's
So peak. No, it says peak concurrent 8, which
90
is a lie.
seconds is more than
Dude, that means the average is like, holy hell, man. This is great. Let's go back to live events. How's the thing going over there?
Skype is coming. I feel like we're on some kind of like telecast, like trying to get money for Jerry's kids. And you're like, how's the Skype coming, Mike? Well, right now the Skype's coming along quite well. We've got the password reset. We're just trying to touch base and get it situated. Skype's coming along.
Oh, we only got 2 real viewers now.
That's fine with me.
Works for me. I'm not a good liar.
Yeah, no, I believe him.
Oh, no. He says, in your thread, mate. Yes, matey.
Dude, I love this guy.
This is great.
I hope you subscribe and join
We're going to
us.
send his ass a pin.
For real.
Like,
We'll send you whatever you want.
or, yeah, well, I can't do
Within
that.
relative...
Yeah, within, because we're Americans, we're broke, so 2 broke Americans. Die today. This is I'm having the time of my life.
You gotta get up at like 7?
Yeah,
6?
I gotta get up and just so everybody knows, to cut into my life, like 10 names attached to that email. So I had to. Oh my
God.
Yeah, it's our time. So I've got to be up in. Or some sort of curse was laid on him. So why are you keep doing
I didn't
this?
do that on purpose.
You your computer until you get Skype. I gotta be up and like get off of their bug. See, I gotta get up at 7, so that's like 5.5 hours or so from now. Jesus Lord. Whatever.
Do you know an Xtina 03?
Life.
God, with this thing. Let's just keep playing.
I have no. Oh, Xtina. Maybe she's from where I work.
I don't know.
It might be from where I work. I think. What? What? Oh, someone else. Because I don't talk a lot at work, so that's why I think it's.
You don't talk a lot at work? People at my job think I'm some kind of like mute.
Oh no, people at work I'm assuming think I'm a sociopath. Because I really don't because it's weird because when the camera hits and when the music hits, bam, it comes on.
Yeah.
Like I can turn it on. But I just like to be left alone usually when because my job kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I hate parts of it, and it's starting to get worse every day. But we're getting off topic. We need to talk about scary stories and stuff like that again. Or it might just be somebody else because I don't know a whole lot of Tinas. I know like 3 Christinas or Tinas.
Oh, here we go. We got one. This has got to be it. It's got to be.
Ray is not on your contact.
That's got to be it though.
Who's Ray?
That would have to be Mortgage Panda, right?
Maybe. You got a bug on you.
Get that bug off me.
Yeah, we got it. Bug.
We've got Mortgage Panda.
All right. You can hit the call button to call her.
How do you?
Is
it gonna play that funky Skype?
Yes, it is. It is.
All right.
All right, here we go, guys. We are trying to get in Skype contact.
I think we're there. Hello.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. We got it.
Hear me?
Yeah, we can. Thank you for viewing and staying.
Absolutely.
That looks like ass, Vic.
So I actually work with this really cool woman. She's my boss, and she's absolutely batshit. So she's got every kind of story you can think of. She's telling me about how when she first moved back. I live in Tennessee. When she first moved back, her grandmother had just passed, and she gave her this really super old house. Jesus. So the house was part of this plantation landscape. It was an orchard, and over time it got broke down into several different little plots, as plantations don't last that long, obviously. And so at the time she was pregnant, and she had her son, and he at the time was about 5 or 6, and she noticed that whenever he would take a bath, he would start talking to something.
Excellent.
And she'd be like, baby, what are you talking to? Like, Mama, there's a little girl here. It's my friend. And she's like, okay. I mean, she's really cool, really laid back. And she's like, okay, you just do you. And so one day they were, she was, kind of bad, and he was getting really upset. And she was like, baby, what is wrong? And he said, Mama, she won't play with my bath toys. And she was like, well, maybe she doesn't want to get her clothes wet. And he looked at her and said, Mama, she's already wet.
Mm-mm.
She was like, nope.
So
now her lamb that she had was.
Is it possible that she had drowned or something there?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Is it possible that she drowned or something there, like maybe in the tub or maybe like in a creek or something on the plantation or something like that?
Okay, we'll get there. Her land
All right.
was L-shaped, and then there was a road that went right through it. So she was selling the other half of her land that did have a pond on it. And the owners were in the process, or the buyers were in the process of draining the pond. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with the South, but there's a lot of snapping turtles. And so what you have to do when you drain a pond is you get a big stick and you poke. And then when you hit the shell, you have to find the tail, pull it out, and, keep going. Well, one of the men had hit something and couldn't, be like, where the fuck is the tail? And so he just reached out and pulled out, and he pulled up the thing.
Oh,
so,
plot twist.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. She was like those fish.
Oh.
She triple notes. It was awful.
She ate ghost fish.
Oh my God. So those fish could have been blubbing on human flesh.
Oh man.
Oh man. Wow.
Well, when the police came, they did, of course, all the forensic and stuff, and they dated it back to the 1900s to the 1920s.
Wow.
Now, to her left was one of the daughters, or granddaughters of the original. Of course, they ruled it as, no foul play, because it's this was a few years back. I think her son's now 13, but this, like I said, he was 6 at the time. So, I mean, it's been a while. So they interviewed her neighbor to be like, okay, do you have any idea what the hell this could be? Well, her neighbor died at 95, a couple years back. So, and of course, she had a black nanny who would tell her ghost stories and be like, you better be good because there's a little girl who will get you.
That's my grandmother.
So they found out that the old lady was taken care of by a black nanny, and the nanny was more occupied with these children than her own, and so she would just leave the little girl back in the cabin and just be like, whatever. And the girl disappeared one day, and it was determined she had drowned, and so they finally did, put her body to rest, and the little boy stopped talking about her, and of course, boss was like, no, I'm not going to bring it up.
I would keep that to myself, too.
Information I would just readily share with anybody.
That's scary.
That's awesome. We have fan interaction. They gave us a great story.
That story was really good. The way you told it was perfect. Thank you for staying with us and getting that to the Skype to work. I really appreciate that. That was cool.
Do you have other stories that are related to the paranormal or anything like that regarding the plantation or just even in your personal life?
We actually have a lot of metaphysical friends, so they deal with this shit all the time, and one of my friends, her uncle had bought this crematorium. Now, backstory: this crematorium.
Well, we're gonna have loads of stories from this one.
This is already awesome. We're in tune. Go right ahead. We're excited. Sorry to throw you off. We're just excited. Keep going.
So the guy who originally ran the crematorium, one of his incinerators broke down. And he couldn't afford to fix it without, getting people in. So he had dumped all the bodies, and of course, into a fucking lake right behind the
No!
And dump them. I mean, he would, weigh them down, and so it was a dry season or something, and so, of course, the pond went down, and he threw a bunch of, and I'm talking about 40 fucking bodies in there.
Oh, God.
He threw a bunch of bodies in a pond, and it's a hot summer, you just essentially have dead mean, it's disgusting. So he got caught. He got sent to jail. And he's playing the batshit crazy story saying that everybody's coming and get him now. So I think he's actually been moved to the psychiatric hold.
Wow.
But anyway, so my friend's uncle bought the crematorium, and he's getting it set up because he actually already owned one in a smaller town nearby, but in the small town, a lot of people don't cremate. So he just made a funeral home and started doing cremation solely in this one place. And so he was getting it set up for business, had his own stuff. His sister offered to come help, and he's like, no, man, you can't handle the shit that goes on. People out the corner of his eye, walking by, footsteps up in the hall, all that good shit. And so, anyways, I don't know if you guys have ever played with crematorium.
Oh, no, I can't say that I have.
It was described to me. You essentially throw the body on the slab, push it in, and it fills with gas, and it ignites, and it all, like, pretty much just, bam, gone, and then you pull it out, and there's dust and bone fragments, and then you have to pulverize, so you have to get inside of it to clean it out, because, I mean, you don't want to mix anybody's ashes up, and it's just not sanitary, so he had, pulled the slab out, cleaned that, and had climbed inside.
What?
Started cleaning it, and then he hears the slab spray across.
Oh no.
Now there is a plug that you can pull, and it's a safety thing. You pull it and whatever. And so he pulls it, and he hears the button click, and out the corner of his eye, of course, he's laying in this tiny, like, body-sized metal incinerator.
Oh, that's terrifying.
He sees the plug start slowly going back to the outlet, and he's like, nope, right the fuck out of there. He's the best way to do it. He sprained his ankle getting out of there, and like, I couldn't do it.
No, that's.
He actually got a picture one night because they told him, because of course it's drained and they got all the pieces they could.
Right.
But I mean, this had been going on for a good 6 months.
Wow.
With all the bodies accumulating, so just they had drained it the best they could, and they told him, okay, we know that you want to fill this with concrete, whatever. Don't let water collect in it. It had rained, and a little bit of water had connected into it, and so he goes back there to check it out, and you can see, he got a picture of it, and I don't have it, but you can see the blue glow coming off of the water.
That's like an aura.
Wow. That's
so
some spooky.
He got right up to the edge and was looking down. That's how he got the picture. And he felt like he was getting pulled into it. And so, shortly after that, he definitely got it filled as fast as he could with concrete for additional parking or whatever. But
yeah.
That's
awesome. That is spoopy.
That is the definition of spoopy. For those of us who are there you go. There we are.
Thank you for that.
Thank you for your stories. That was awesome. I can't wait to actually we can go back and watch this too, because it'll be recorded to the YouTube.
That I can't believe that guy was just throwing dead bodies over.
He was like, oh, in my mind, here's how I see it. He was like had a wheelbarrow of like bodies, and he's just dumping wheelbarrows of bodies into a pond. Like,
no, what they said was you could load them up on the slab and just wheel them out and dump them. That close to the back door. You just wheel them out and like, bye, bitch.
That's awesome. In my mind, he's just doing it like holding a margarita in broad daylight.
It's funny because I can just see the bodies like ragdolling into the water. That's why it's.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Oh man.
That's like, it reminds me of that movie a little bit, Motel Hell.
Yes.
You seen that?
Yeah, no.
Oh,
but I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Wow. Well, thank you for the Skype call.
Thank you very much.
This has contributed greatly to the show. We'll speak highly of all the viewers
tonight.
You
and the original Biscuit helped save the show.
You really did. You really did. If I could split the Ouija board up to the both of you, that'd be great, but I can't.
I want no parts of it. I don't. Thank you. You are smart. You are a smart woman. I want no parts of that.
Well, maybe I'll just end up burning the Ouija board and dumping it into a pond behind the garage.
Wheel it out there.
Yeah, we're gonna wheel it out there on the slab.
That's
awesome. All right. Well, She has she disconnected. Thank you.
That was awesome.
11 minutes of awesomeness. Thank
That was
you
great.
so much. Wow. An aura coming off the water.
No. That's creepy.
That's spoopy. That is
Ooh.
the definition of spoop. Let's see. We have some more on the YouTube dealio. We have more people.
Oh, he said he's finishing up another story.
Oh, good lord. Sorry, guys. My phone going off.
That was creepy.
Thrasher. One of the guys that I play Magic with said he's. I don't know at what point he actually. I'm gonna turn my phone down. I don't know what point you joined Thrasher, but thank you very much.
That's Xtina.
Yeah. See, it's either the girl from work or it's Christina, my fiance's sister. Yo, what's up? That is Twisted Thrasher. What is up, Twisted Thrasher? He has his own live stream. I believe it's a live stream. I don't know. You can go ahead and put it up in the comments so they can link you, so they can watch that. Let's see. Our here. Sorry about that, guys. It's been
Awesome.
It's been past an hour and a half. We're at like an hour 40 minutes.
What do you want to cut it? You want to cut it at you call it at 2? Because if you Panda do a guitar duet show and make the night.
She's got the face going on. Yeah, I will gladly do if she wants to.
If you guys
can do like a weird kind of spoopy duet, or like, and we can we strum it off together and just
Did you hear that?
What? What?
Did you hear? You didn't hear that?
I didn't hear anything.
Just be quiet for like 3 seconds.
What?
There was like a moaning, like Christ. I'm not joking.
I didn't hear anything.
Okay, dude. I'm not. There was like a Vincent Price too.
You're imagining.
I'm not imagining that. No way, buddy. That was creepy.
Oh. All right. You were in Jesus.
Who's been there? He's been there since 24 minutes in.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, you got it. Which one? Yes. What fun night! I don't know. Maybe she got the post from X earlier. We've gotten a really eclectic, like.
It's been a great night.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm going to post our Facebook chat there just in case any of you guys have. We don't really have like a website, but that's a good way to keep abreast with everything that we're going to be doing in the future. What, can I set abreast?
Yes, because you said abreast.
Don't even.
Well, I'm childlike, so what do you want me to do? Oh my God! How did I whiff? Oh my God! All right, so my V-Man.
She said she doesn't think a duet would work.
Happened.
I can't put.
God. Okay, well.
I'll try again. At least we try to finagle the system here.
Oh no, is the lag. Are you guys getting lag? We're apologies.
Uh-oh. It might be the Skype. Maybe, I don't know.
It might be the Skype. Go ahead and shut down the Skype for right now.
If anyone wants to Skype back in, just let us know.
Yeah, just let us know. We'll reopen Skype. So, niece and nephew, they're very young children. At the time, I think they were, maybe 6 at the oldest. They were going over there. Is it the Newport News Reservoir or it's over there by Bethel Park.
I don't know.
Bethel Park. Okay. Anyways, you take Big Bethel down.
Okay.
There's a reservoir in our city, and by the
Oh, I know what you
reservoir.
mean now. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So they were going by the reservoir, and the oldest kid, my niece said he's all alone. Yeah, and he's dead too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right, dude. When you told me that, God, you told me that years ago, and it's still creepy.
So the very next day, they turned on the news, and lo and behold, there had been someone who actually drowned. A homeless man had drowned in the reservoir, and they were fishing his body out that very night. I don't know, man. That just screams there's something else out there, and there's more powers than what we more powers. But once again, I'm a skeptic.
I'm a skeptic too, but like all the stuff that's happening to us,
it's adding up. And also, the story came out. Young claims to know the exact location of his dead body, and the people who killed him in a past, and into the desert. Showed them where.
What are you talking about? I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, it was in something like that. It was somewhere weird, and the kid had actually been. He pointed it out to them. So.
And they would discover it.
They found the bones from the body from his past life.
Wow.
Yeah. I know these things are just everything adds up, but it's also at the same time, you gotta take it.
I don't know if I want to believe in aliens per se, but like when it comes to demons, spirits, and supernatural things, I just kind of want to.
I don't know, man. We can talk about aliens another day, because I also don't personally believe too wholeheartedly in that, but I do at the same time. All right, my nose is very stuffy. You can probably hear it. I'm going to get my water.
For the chat,
we've never done a show this long, so that's also why.
We've never done a show that had one person do it, really. The chat won't let us post a link to our group. If you go to Facebook and you search there, you can join, and I'll also post it as best I can in the chat. But please join up. Like I said, that's where we'll be posting a lot of our information and trying to keep it on.
Oh no, it's the lag.
Yeah, I saw. I wonder why there's so much lag. I hope it was because of the.
It's probably because of the Skype and other stuff.
Void Vitigid wrote, he thinks we'll be visited by ghosts.
I hope so, because then maybe I'll be a believer.
I certainly hope that my ghost shows up at your house and you get both visits and I sleep peacefully. No.
I mean, I don't know. I could battle it out with ghosts, because I got to work tomorrow. So.
Oh, that's right, Biscuit.
All right, Mr. Biscuits. Thank you, Lord Biscuits. He's even using his awesome. He's got a picture. Here's the picture, guys, because I can't show you. I'm pulling it up. All right. He said what's going on there?
He said Lord Biscuit said the new spoopy war tale from, and Morris Bennett says she used to work at a real cool laid back cafe. Metaphysically
You have to talk in the
minded
computer.
people.
That's why.
Okay, with a lot of metaphysically minded people, and we had deciphered there were 3 ghosts who pretty much resided there. They've got a lot of strange happenings there. Please indulge us.
Please indulge us. Go ahead and leave in the comments some of the things that happened, and we will gladly get to that. Show, and it's quaint. It's nice because it's actually like we're doing an open mic night, and we're getting ready for the big time.
I don't care if we ever hit the big time.
I don't care either, because I'm having.
Dude, the interactivity that we've had with them has been so pleasant.
It's except
even
for,
that dude.
Except for even Void.
I've been called the N-word before, but it was almost like did it with like glee, in a way.
Yeah, no, he was being mean about it.
I don't care. I'm just happy that this has gone on, as long as it has.
All right. For the next story, I'm just going to tell the story outright from Lord Biscuit's. I'm not going to do the hood and everything, but I'm still going to put it up.
You might want to do the hood because you're starting to sniffle a little bit.
Well, it's because of allergies. Yeah, I've got ghost allergies. I'm allergic to ghosts, so maybe that's why my nose is starting to run some. For the next story, I need to say that I come from a long line of military men, and I'm the first male in my line who didn't join the Royal Army. My grandfather, much like the last story, once told me a story that his father told him from the Great War. I think Americans prefer World War I. Yes, the Great War is World War I. For some reason, we like to involve the entire world with that war or something. I don't know. But yes, the Great War. Which reminds me. My great-grandfather was a soldier who fought in the Gallipoli. Is it Gallipoli? Did I say that right? Gallipoli campaign in Turkey. It's widely regarded as one of the greatest military failures in the last century. This story comes from when he was in town that the British staying in a camp that they had set up. One night, him and his friend were assigned to be guards on the outskirts of the camp and to watch for any enemy troop movements. They were pretty young at the time and were playing tricks on each other and generally fooling about instead of doing their duty. While they were, what is the, I can't even, I'm not English. Is it traipsing? Traipsing. While they're gallivanting about the outside of the camp, he heard some faint sounds from afar and moved to investigate. What he saw frightened him. It was a ghost of some old-looking Ottoman soldier ain't white. He claimed it came running at him, babbling in Turkish, and he shot at it, but evaporated into the night. He and his friend were stumbling back into the camp, raving about a Turkish swordsman, but the officers said he was a madman and ordered him back to their duties. They disobeyed their orders, of course, because they didn't want to have some ghostly army attacking them, so they opted to go to sleep. He later went and looked into local legends in the area and saw something about malevolent Ottoman Janissary spirits who would attack any foreigners who got too close to the town at night. When I first heard it, it seemed like my grandfather was exaggerating some details, but my great-grandfather definitely saw. That's terrifying to see an Ottoman soldier charging at you, a spectral warrior, just, I don't know, man, that's terrifying. That's terrifying.
It is scary. But I'm at the point where I am so happy. You're brilliant, right? Is very just everything's laid out perfectly.
Yeah.
You get your story across, and you can paint this picture that it's like from hundreds of years ago, but we're there.
Yeah.
And we know exactly what you're talking about. And you're doing this in such a short amount of time. That's really good. And I also think that Morge Panda should probably start like a vlog.
Yeah.
Because her storytelling is really good, or a podcast of her own. Wow. You guys
start vlogs or podcasts of your own. And we can all link together and we can do great things with our lives. Because this, we actually, today we decided, we were like, let's do that. Well, it was yesterday. Let's do this. Let's get on our shit and make our lives better and follow through with our dreams this summer and get everything done.
Everything's turning up Millhouse.
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Oh my God! There's a moth. But seriously, oh my God, next month we're going to Boston.
Yes.
There's gonna be something that's gonna be spoopy there.
Boston? We have an English guy. There was a tea party there, remember?
Spoopy?
Yeah, the spoopy. This is synchronicity at its highest.
I can't stop saying that word.
What?
And
spoopy? Yeah, I said
and
spoopy
also,
for
I've been
years.
saying void. He said it's pronounced like cult, so void cult.
Oh, okay.
I would have never known that.
Yeah, I know there's a V, so okay. Lol, okay, my bad.
What language is that?
Is that Russian?
I don't know.
Is that'd be weird?
In the cafe, we had a nice living room set up, and this was in my college. I could stay that wasn't home, or campus was awesome. So a lot of us would crash there overnight. I don't know if the story's done, and I'm reading. I will hold this thought until the story is done, because who wants to come back?
Nobody wants to be stuck on a cliff.
Blue ball.
You blue ball me, dog, eh? Hey, yo, let's go to Boston and talk like this, eh?
We'll get killed.
Yeah, fuck them, it's Boston. Who cares? Apparently that's what the soldiers looked like.
That's weird as shit.
This guy went out of his way to get that picture.
Dude, he went out of his way to sign up to a YouTube. I've subscribed to.
And then there was an imposter.
The fact that there was an imposter biscuit, like when I go home and I regale the stories and tell people what happened tonight, they're gonna be like, they're not even understand. Well,
dude, I'm never gonna have grandchildren. You will, but you're gonna be sitting there. Oh, there was an Pasta biscuit.
Dude, imagine if every time we did this again, no one else ever tuned in, but we will remember the one night there was an imposter biscuit. There was someone who was named Morage Panda, but it's More Rage Panda, but I say it Morage, and that's basically my name.
Yeah.
That's creepy as hell. Then you had Void Cult join us. Then there's people been watching us from the 20 minutes in who stayed with us.
Yeah.
We've had the awesome Skype call in. He's written up awesome tales. He signed up to YouTube just for us.
If we can have fans that are like a tenth as good as these people,
we're
set. We're set
blessed.
for life. This is awesome.
This is the Dope Show.
Welcome to the Dope Show. All right.
Get out of here, Moth, you son of a bitch. He's right fucking there. He's probably going to be on the fucking camera. Fucking Moth.
I can't wait to see that back.
He
Two grown men.
A lot of Roman... fucking screen. A lot of Roman inscriptions use V instead of U. Oh. Fancy way of misspelling cult. Well.
See? He's got other stories. He'll save them for other live streams. Perfect.
Oh, dude, please.
Perfect, because that gives us another reason to do this.
We'll do more.
Let's see. That's... Okay. We're reading the story from More Rage Panda.
As soon as the More Rage Panda story is done, we will read that.
You know the worst part is I have to go back into my house alone with no flashlight.
I gotta go out to the car and then drive alone. And then what are you spitting out? What are you doing? Are you alright?
I started drowning.
Oh, don't drown.
Don't drown your phone.
So yeah, she's writing that up, and you're choking on water.
I told you. All right, guys. Sorry.
We got another 20 minutes, but we are gonna hang tight.
Yeah, we're gonna hang tight.
If you got, hey, Void Cult, if you got any stories, man, shoot them our way. What the fuck is wrong with you? How are you drowning in water?
Because you made me laugh.
About me driving home?
Yes.
It's gonna be scary as hell.
You can talk about the time that we watched The Mason.
Oh god. So before we're gonna start recording, we're gonna watch things that we'd watched previously on YouTube that scared the living shit out of us. One is a deleted Seinfeld episode called The Warning. If you're a Seinfeld fan, and I am, do you like Seinfeld? No. I love Seinfeld because Larry David wrote it, and Larry David's funny as hell. And Seinfeld is funny too, and all the characters are funny. But if you YouTube Warning, it'll pull it up. It's supposed to be like a lost episode of Seinfeld where, so it's like a creepypasta, basically, where George found out that 9/11 was going to take place, and they were in the middle of the filming of the episode. They had to stop the filming, and then I believe someone was going to jump off the balcony or something. It sounds stupid as hell, but if you watch it, it's only a couple minutes long. You know how the Seinfeld usually has an upbeat? This one has a downbeat. And it makes you think that
it's all backwards.
It's all backwards, and then it's grainy, and things keep going in reverse, and then forward motion, and back and forth. Nothing makes sense. Every time I see that, it scares the shit out of me. I don't know why, but it does. Another creepypasta we watched, what was it? Suicide Mouse?
Suicide Mouse.
If you YouTube Suicide Mouse, you'll get a lost, deleted cartoon of Mickey Mouse. I don't even explain that one.
Apparently, it's just correctly. It's Mickey Mouse walking with some buildings. It's really choppy, black and white, and at the end it's just like Mickey Mouse's face, and there's like screaming and blood, and it just starts to get like very grainy. Another creepypasta that or video that always got us was right before we started the stream. I feel fantastic.
Oh god, man! I just got a shiver. As soon as you said it, I was just like typing. I was looking at something, and then you said, "I feel fantastic."
And you just see the hand,
and then it's like something just went up my arm, and just like.
And I know these things seem childish to you guys because you've actually encountered stuff, but it's scary. They just make you feel uneasy, and sometimes feeling uneasy is worse than having the outright fear because you have the endorphins going with your outright fear, but when you have the uneasiness, wow, something's just wrong here. Something's just wrong, and I can't put my finger on it. When you got a monster in front of you, it's like, raw, I'm about to eat your face.
Yeah, that's never fun. I never had a monster in front of me, but if I did, I'd shit myself. I wouldn't even know.
Well, it's actually a pretty good defense. So I mean, you know.
Shitting yourself?
Yeah.
Explain.
Well, I mean, they're not going to eat you if you can doo-doo.
It's a monster, though.
Well, you're right.
Like, I don't think monsters are really that picky when it comes to devouring souls and taking people. But that's just me. In the horror movie department, if there's any good horror movies out right now, please let me know. Even like rare ones or
yeah, horror movies or anything. Yeah,
I just watched Devil the other night on the Netflix.
Wasn't there like a really bad one supposed to be coming out this year about like a hospital or something?
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
I know The Purge 2 is coming out, I think, in like a month or two.
Get out of here, The Purge is
garbage. The
garbage.
Purge wasn't scary, it was suspenseful. It was okay, it was different. I know they're making a Sinister 2, I'm looking forward to that, but...
See, this is really cool that the average duration is actually 13 minutes for the viewers. They've spent an average of 13 minutes apiece watching it, or go up and leave. In
the morning, I spend an average of like 30 seconds looking at myself. So I can't. No, put a picture like.
What?
Well, looking at yourself for 13 minutes? Like, you're just getting in the mirror and then you just go. For 13 minutes. That's what they're doing, essentially. What? And some of them been there for the whole time. How long do you look at yourself in the mirror when you get up?
I don't.
What do you
I
mean?
don't look at myself in the mirror.
Like when you brush your teeth and you... Oh, okay, good. So you're one of them. That's good to know. Let the right one in. That's you. Oh, she liked Devil. It was really different, and it was good. The ending.
Yeah, the Western Front is probably loaded with ghost stories.
The ending of Devil, like I jumped.
Nameless Hobo, what a douche move.
What?
Nameless Hobo. We got a Nameless Hobo.
That's awesome. What was the douche move, Nameless Hobo, and where are you from?
Yeah, where are you from, Nameless Hobo?
What box do you dwell in, Nameless Hobo?
Watch it be like, Australia.
Watch it be my mom.
Oh, God. The woman in black.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It had Harry Potter. What's his face?
I've got a ghost story, and
why are you saying it like this? It's scaring the hell out of me.
It's going to unsettle you very horribly.
Before he finishes scaring the shit out of me, I did like the woman in black, Lady in Black, or whatever it was called. It was whatever Harry Potter's name is. I can't remember, but I liked it.
It's about to get very unsettling.
It's already unsettling, scaring the hell out of me.
All right, so as you don't know, because I don't think I've ever told you this.
Before you continue, I just want you to know, I think Morris Panda has finished writing.
Yeah.
And whenever you finish scaring the hell out of me with this next and do your thing, bro.
So, about 4 years ago, maybe 3. About 3 years ago, one of my dogs died. She threw up more or less her intestines out of her mouth. Is the best way to put it. And she passed away like right in front of our door. And my dad took her outside.
Daniel Radcliffe, thank you, Void Coat.
What?
Sorry. Here, let me help you.
Always ruins my story.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Insensitive.
Sorry.
So my dog passed away, and my dad had to carry her outside. And they like shut off the kitchen so the other dogs couldn't they knew what was up, and they were like freaking out. They were crying and whining, and we went to the backyard behind the garage dog, and we ended up burying her back there. And while we were digging it, we actually found another animal who had been laid to rest back there. Well, we think it was either a small dog or a cat or something like that. But anyways, that is where my second dog actually is still today. Her body is back there. This is where the story gets creepy as fuck. So out there, literally 6 feet behind me.
I know.
Well, that way, literally like 15 feet that way is where the dog's body is.
I know about
6 feet behind me. What my male dog, because it was his sister, they used to like play with one another. They would jump up and fight like this. The night that we let him outside after we got done burying the dog's body, he was out here on the pavement, and he was jumping around in the air like he was playing with his sister for like one last time. and it was just the creepiest thing I'd ever seen in my life, and it was sad. It
I'm
was
sorry.
really sad and creepy.
Ugh. I'm sorry, man. I've never lost a pet. I never
Yeah, I
had
mean,
a
it's
pet.
it's not the same as losing a person, but still, like.
No, I when I was younger, I never understood that connection. But my girlfriend's cat passed like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And when the cat passed, we all gathered around and just cried. Like it was so sad. So
I think it's sadder
yeah.
because they're not as aware of their existence like we are.
Exactly.
I
He
guess.
didn't know his imminent demise was on the way.
But at the same time, they're more connected. Sit and watch cats moving their eyes, watching stuff that's not there.
Babies too have this kind of
yeah, exactly.
supernatural.
They'll giggle at things.
Yeah.
And we can cover that.
I guess like after you hit a certain age, supposedly.
Yeah, you once you start like once your hormones start changing, your chemistry in your brain changes and you get shut off.
Oh.
Deja vu is another one I'd like to cover on another show because I've had instances of deja vu. I'll give you a little teaser. One of the worst things to ever happen in the history of the United States on our soil. I saw in a dream. But it was just a snippet. It wasn't the actual event, just a snip.
Wait, nameless hobo lives in Vegas. That's awesome. But the douche move is when we scratch CDs.
What?
That's what I'm thinking. Because
What?
I know like I'm forgetful, but
What?
I don't know. So nameless hobo, what do you mean?
Scratch CDs? What? Scratch them! I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about.
She's you can start reading if you'd like.
When my cat starts staring at shit, I sage the house. Awesome. Did we get more text yet? Nope.
I'm gonna subscribe to everybody and
subscribe to them, please.
Oh, you should do it too because I'm subscribing. Well, I shouldn't do it.
Yeah, I've
this
got like
one.
3 YouTubes, so I'll give all you guys extra subscriptions.
But yes, we
if
will
I
be
get around
subscribing
it.
to you guys.
This is awesome.
Before it's all said and done, subscribe to everyone under Sloth and Money. That way we have them safe. This has been great. We still got another 10 minutes.
We got 10 more minutes, so let's hammer it out.
It's the legit final countdown for. I don't want it to end, but we kind of have to call it.
Yeah.
It's another 10 minutes. You gotta get up. I got a girl at home who's been vying for 12 hours,
Endless.
and she told me to go do the show because she knew that I wanted to do it.
It's a really good show.
She's okay,
Yeah,
but
good.
she's watching this at home, maybe.
You know the weird thing is when other like real radiocasters do like 3-hour shows, they have like several minutes of commercials and shit.
We've done no
We've done it
commercials.
nonstop, more or less, except for like those breaks in between.
I will say I've put the brunt of the carrying of the show on you.
I don't think so.
I didn't want to carry the show.
Really?
I just wanted you to.
Oh well, I mean, works for me.
You show up better. Like watch this.
You can see your teeth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I figured that if you carry the show, then you'll be more visible. And I don't think I could carry the show for 3. Look at me right now. What the fuck am I doing?
You almost fell out of your chair.
Literally.
We're gonna run low on time, so
Start
go ahead.
reading the Morge.
You go ahead and tell a Morge Panda story.
You son of a bitch.
It's
You
your
know.
time, dude, it's your time to shine.
It's my time, baby.
Because that's normal.
3 hours of that shit? Are you serious? Alright, let's see. Ba, ba, ba.
Come on, dog. What are you doing, dog?
I'm getting ready to
Do I need to read it?
No, it's my time. I'm about to take that hoodie from you, bitch.
All right. Do you want?
No,
No,
you
really
need it. It's cold out here.
It's not that cold.
It's cold.
I'm fatter than you are.
No.
Like I'm overweight.
We're about the same size now.
No, we're not.
We're nearing the same size.
I'm 210. You're 180.
We're nearing the same size. Alright, can I click this and then scroll down with that?
Yes, you can.
Oh, I got like a cloak.
Come on, man.
I'm cloaking it up.
Hurry up and read, dog.
I'm the lady in black. Alright. She's got other story. Wait, I think I went. Damn it.
You went too far.
Did I? I gotta go up more. Okay. Almost there. Morge Panda. I used to work at a really cool laid-back cafe with a lot of metaphysically minded people. And we had deciphered there were 3 ghosts who pretty much resided there. We got a lot of strange happenings there. One of our customers ended up marrying our baker. And he worked on a lot of antique furniture and restorations. And there was one chest we had to absolutely get rid of ASAP. In the cafe, we had a nice living room set up, and this was my college years, so anywhere I could stay that wasn't home or campus was awesome! So a lot of us would crash there overnight and have us over and have friends over, and we would hear spoons rattle throughout the night, footsteps, and a lot of times it would sound like something was trying to open the locked doors. The baker we'll call Cake. That's awesome. That does say Cake. That's awesome. The baker we'll call Cake showed us how to use a pendulum, and we were always thrilled when she would say, or excuse me, we were always thrilled when she would stay and do readings. Bear with me, I didn't bring my glasses in the garage. I really do need glasses.
I mean, if I need to finish it, I'm fine.
Practice was insane. It would stop mid-swing and change immediately from yes to no. One of the more dominant spirits was named Adam, which we learned using a jerry-rigged Ouija board. How do you jerry-rig a Ouija board? That sounds scarier than the real. Let's see. We used a jerry-rigged Ouija board, and he loved music. A lot of us were musically inclined, so it was normal to have someone playing or singing. One day, my coworker friend started waltzing, and you could see where the end of a hand would.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Bear with me 1 second. I'm trying to make my eyes. Really?
There you go.
All right, making this shit bigger. I made this font bigger, so I gotta scroll back up. Okay. Another time, I was in the back doing dishing, and singing horribly because I was sick or something, and a broom hit my shoulder. Not too hard, but enough to shut me up. If certain genres of music, rap, rock, metal, was played, the CD would be absolutely Oh, that's why Vegas.
Oh, okay. There you go, because we can't keep up. Okay.
If certain genres of music, rap, rock, metal.
Rap, rock, metal.
If certain genres of music, rap would be absolutely scratched when you pulled it out. What a douche move. That's right. Okay. But it's just a lot of little things that added up. There were some major things that happened after the cafe doors closed for business, but I may type that up for the next stream. That's awesome.
That's awesome, guys.
This has been so much fun.
Also, she said that poor pup. Yeah, thank you. It was. I loved her because she would come in whenever I got home from the pizza job I used to work. I used to work a pizza job. And she would lick the cornmeal and stuff. I would be completely exhausted, and she would try and lick me clean. And back just as a new story starting.
Oh, that's all. He said he wouldn't mind a rap CD scratching ghost.
Michael, Vegas is a city like any other when you're off the strip. Coolest thing about this place is the desert around it.
He called me Michael. That's awesome.
The reason why Vegas is awesome is because it's right there near one of my favorite radiocasters of all time when he was doing his shows. Art Bell. I'm pretty in this thread doing we lost looking up Coast to Coast AM from the earlier days from the 90s and early 2000s before it got watered down in garbage. Art Bell is the man, and he is my inspiration to doing this.
Art Bell's great, and now Brian Alvarez does After Dark radio.
Yeah, I would love to be able to be that good one day, but
well, if we have practice,
we got practice. Practice.
Kick, punch. It's all in the mind. You know that part too. Yeah. Rap with a rap.
On a lighter note with these last 3 minutes, that would be cool. Biscuit. Oh, good. I got back to the new story. That's all that.
Also, Lord Biscuit said that he has been enlightened now by us, and that is cool. He said he was skeptical.
Oh,
that's understandable.
I mean, Americans are the absolute dirt worst. So I mean,
but he said he's been enlightened by us, and at compliment, I've been paid in quite some time.
I mean, it actually means something because I don't even like Americans. So, you know, I'm this guy too.
I love this guy!
Douche. I love him. He's my brother.
Ah.
He's my brother.
Literally. I got something else to tell you, Vic. But no,
I
thanks,
can't
guys.
find our Facebook page.
For real? Uh-oh.
Yep, there you go, Nameless Hobo. You know what's up. You know what's good.
Maybe I can... Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I will get... Before the stream's over in like a minute or two, I will find a way to get the Facebook group.
Okay.
Up and running.
Hold on. Let's I got a way. I can just hold my phone up to the screen, you know. Sorry guys for the delay. We're just kind of. I mean, I hate having dead air, so I can keep talking.
Also, guys, if you subscribe to Sloth and Money, we will, like today, we had a thing posted pretty much all day alerting people that we're going to be doing a live stream. So we're going to make sure we get the Facebook group up here, but subscribe to Sloth and Money, please, because that way you can at least, you'll know when we're doing this again, and you can interact with us again, because it's been a really fun time.
Yeah, you guys are the best fans we could ask for right now.
And next time, Skype will be ready. So, guys, if you don't have Skype, get it going. Morris Panda, thank you for doing the Skype.
Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you.
And Lord Biscuit, if you don't have Skype, I implore you to do so, because
that would be awesome.
Need to just Skype in.
That would be great.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Because I would love to have you on the air, especially. I like telling the stories, but having them firsthand told by the person who has heard these stories their entire life, that's another thing completely.
Oh, I have an idea. Oh, I don't think that would work. What's your idea to get the...
I was just going to... It's facebook.com/group. Is it groups?
Groups.
Facebook.com/groups/sloth and money. Facebook.com/groups/sloth and money. One last time. That's Facebook.com/sloth and money.
And I'm going to try and turn it into a tiny URL. If I take out the .com and they add the .com, maybe that'll work?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I'm
just trying to see if we could get that to work.
Oh, what are we doing?
What are you doing?
You can just... Dude, what are you doing? Go back to the YouTube.
What have you done?
Go back to the YouTube.
What have you done to me?
All right. Are you ready?
Do it.
This is how you do it.
While you're doing that, I'm going to move my face in some kind of way.
Just go over here. Sit in the camera so I can put this in there.
What are you doing?
Are we trying to get them to the Facebook link?
Yeah, to the groups. I just touched a part of you I didn't want to touch.
Oh, my face?
Yeah, if you call your ass your face, and it won't be the first time that I've touched your ass. So, I'm going to just say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. We expected to have viewers, and we ended up with, at times, we had 9.
We had 9
viewers, and that's cool.
Yep.
Wow. We were ill-prepared in a way before we came in here, but your guys' interactions and participation made us dig deep to keep you guys entertained, and we hope that we kept you entertained.
I got it up.
And Sloth over here has found a way to... You posted the link?
You just got to break it up.
Oh, did you just... Okay, so
Yep.
I don't know if you... Would you break up the .com?
Yep.
If you fix it to make the URL the way it should be, there. And I just want to throw a shout out to Void Colt, Morage Panda,
Rant Casey,
Nameless Hobo,
Twisted Thrasher, which is one of my buddies. Thanks.
Lord Biscuit and Morage Panda especially. Yeah. I think that we missed. Did we miss anyone?
We got a Void Colt. There was the other one. Was it Tina? Ex Tina?
And Imposter Biscuit, if you see this.
Ex Tina 03.
Imposter Biscuit, if you... Who the... cheap, deceptive biscuit?
GH Souls.
GH Souls, I want to throw a shout out to you. Get you, Lord. I didn't...
Finished
I think that we should end the show with you for reals. If I go like this...
My dialect.
That's so awesome.
Uh-oh.
I'm so black.
Can't wait to watch that.
I'm not even this black.
Oh my god. We just got a new person showing up right now. Evney my sin.
That sounds like a band name.
Because you're going to right at the tail end, but I mean, if you got something to control. I think we're back on air now. Yeah. All right, we had a lag there. Sorry, guys. That sucks. I assumed a fiance's sister. See, yeah, just add all of them.
Aren't they? We have to add them?
Yes.
Oh, member request.
There you go.
I don't know what's going on.
There you go.
Because I just said that because I wasn't going to hit that button.
That's. Do we get viewers as we're getting ready to get out of here? I have a sandwich on the side of my face. I never realized it until now. I look like Hunter.
So to end the show, how do you want to end the song?
I don't want to do a song.
What do you want to do? You want to have a dance off?
Yeah, let's have a dance. No.
Shit me? Because I'll dance off with you.
I'm gonna dance you off, bro.
Gamut out there. Oh,
gamut? How dare you say gamut to me?
Thank you guys for joining the group. If you joined, you've been added, and that's really cool. I didn't think anyone was going to join.
I really thought it was just going to, but this has gone so exceedingly well. I've had I'm not going to lie to you guys, I've had a really shitty week, and this actually really makes my week. We got another viewer coming in. This made my really shitty week amazing. Thank all of you. We're more or less just kind of jacking them off at this point, I feel like. But
no, I think just say your piece, man.
Say my piece.
I said mine.
Yeah, he said his piece. Once again, great week now. This gives us this is the catalyst, this is the spark to help get our live stream and our YouTube back, get us back to where we want to be and take us to where, that'll get us back to where we were, and that's the main thing is making the best, making the most of the time that we have right now and making the show what we can. And especially if we have fans like you guys, 2 thumbs up, and I'm glad we could make him not hate Americans. Even though I still hate Americans.
Oh, when I find the I'm going to get his ass. I promise you that.
Oh, we're going to we'll rough him up real good, huh?
All right, mate.
We're going to hook him right together.
For you. Thank you so much for your stories in the mail.
All right. I think is that how we with our deuces, with the peace, we have said them. Thank you, everyone. And may you have a splendid and outstanding halfway to Halloween. You sound like a monkey now. What are you doing?